The Angry Marks Podcast Network is brought to you by WrestleWork, a social network to connect, create, and share everything about pro wrestling. Check it out today at WrestleWork.com. You're listening to Emerson Whitner's NXT Report on the Angry Marks Podcast Network.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Emerson Whitner, and this is your NXT audio update for Wednesday, April 29th, 2015. As mentioned, I am Emerson Whitner, and when I'm not reviewing NXT, I am the co-host of the Wrestling Outsiders podcast, which you can listen to every Wednesday night at 10 p.m., or listen to any of our episodes on demand at blogtalkradio.com/wrestlingoutsiders. Our one-year anniversary edition is on May 13th. So, listen, please. Don't make me beg, although I will. So NXT this week, shifting gears, NXT this week kicked off with the champ, Kevin Owens, coming down to the ring. He said he's here, his fists are taped, and he's ready to fight Sami Zayn face-to-face and not let Zayn attack him from behind. He noted that last week he was going to get rid of Alex Riley for good, but little Sami Zayn had to play hero. This, of course, brought out General Manager William Regal, who told Kevin he would not make orders as champion. Kevin told him he did not invite William out here. He invited Sami out, and, of course, that finally brought out the former champion. Mr. Regal stopped Sami before he could even get in the ring and made the announcement that the next NXT TakeOver show is on May 20th, and the main event, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn 2 for the NXT Championship. Owens said Zayn did nothing to deserve a title shot, which played off how Kevin Owens got his title shot back in February, and William Regal said that Kevin hadn't earned a title shot. Sami said that Sami said that he is a prize fighter, which is the phrase that Kevin used when he got his title shot, and that the prize is the NXT Championship. Sami also said that Kevin needs this match because everything Kevin has ever done in his career has had Sami's name next to it. Sami even went as far as saying that Owens was living in his shadow. Finally, Kevin angrily accepted the title match and told Sami that this is the biggest mistake of his career. Remember Greg last name, the guy who looks like Jeremy Borash and was called Greg by Adrian Neville a couple times but never named ever again on the show? Well, he finally got an actual last name, Hamilton. Who'd have thunk it? Anyway, he was here to plug the house shows next month in Philadelphia and Albany and Cleveland and whatnot when Enzo, Colin, Carmelo walked up and just shouted all over each other. Finally, the guys left, so Blake and Murphy walked in, who insulted Enzo and Cass, so she said goodbye to them. Alexa Bliss walked up and told her she needed to carry herself with more class, so Carmella told her off, and Blake and Murphy then walked up to console Alexa. So that could be an interesting little grouping there, no matter which way they go with it. William Regal already had the contract drawn up for Sami to sign. Alex Riley stormed in and said that he knows he can beat Kevin Owens. You know, he got his butt kicked by Kevin twice already, so I'm sure the third time would be the charm. Anyway, Sami tried to console Alex, telling him to hang in there, so Alex told him off, which led to a match being made for tonight. Speaking of matches, we finally got our first match when Enzo and Colin won a non-title match over Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy. It was your normal Enzo and Colin match where Enzo just got his butt kicked the entire match. Finally made the hot tag to Colin, who got in all the offense. The finish saw Murphy flirting with Carmella, so Cass booted him in the face and threw Enzo off the top rope with a rocket launcher for the pin. Becky Lynch did a pre-tape video talking about how she left home at 15, she trained in Japan, and she did all these things not to be the fifth best diva or the sixth best diva. She did all these things so she could become the champion. Bayley did a promo with Devin Taylor, but she was distracted the whole time because she couldn't find her T-shirt or her headband, and so she walked off not knowing what to do. After she walked out, Emma walked in holding Bayley's T-shirt and headbands. What a fiend! This then led to Bayley versus Dana Brooke. Actually, before Bayley versus Dana Brooke, we got the video on Baron Corbin that aired 3 months ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and I was wondering why they bothered to show this video again, but we found out a little bit later. So we got the Bayley versus Dana Brooke match. This is Dana Brooke's second match, and trust me, it was much better than her first match. Bayley carried her to a pretty good match. The good news is Dana stopped throwing punches. The bad news is she, instead of throwing punches, did the Divas catfight spot that just looks out of place on Raw, much less on NXT. Dana hit a wasteland for a 2 count and used a single leg crab on Bayley's surgically repaired knee to no avail. Bayley made her comeback, showing just how much better and more crisp of a worker she is. She went to the middle rope for some move when her music started playing, and Emma came out wearing Bayley's shirt and headbands. It distracted Bayley long enough, and Dana won with her Michinoku driver slam move. William Regal's backstage and announced a triple threat number 1 contenders match with Hideo Itami, Tyler Breeze, and Finn Balor at NXT TakeOver. We then got Hideo Itami pinning Adam Rose. I know I say this every time Adam Rose is on TV, but I feel so bad for Leo Kruger. He was so much better as a bounty hunter than he is as whatever the heck Adam Rose is supposed to be. Rose was wearing those stupid black and gray striped pants that he now has, and I think Hideo hates him as much as I do because he kept kicking at him. Now, don't email me and say that that's Hideo's offense is kicks to the thighs and to the butt area. I just want to believe that he's kicking Adam Rose there because of those stupid pants. Bayley was backstage looking for Emma but couldn't find her. Bayley said that they aren't friends anymore since Emma stole her stuff. I thought they weren't friends for about a month or so now, but hey, what do I know, right? Becky Lynch, let's try that again. Becky Lynch had a match with the newcomer Sarah Dawson, which started at 8:45, which surprised me since we still had a main event to go. And the match actually went 3 or 4 minutes, longer than I expected. A couple of fans tried to start a Sarah Dawson chant, but it didn't pick up. Sarah did get a number of roll-ups, but I don't think ever got a 2 count. She just kept getting 1 counts. But Becky just destroyed her, eventually submitting Sarah with the armbar. We finally found out why they showed that Baron Corbin video again for some reason, as Rhino watched it for the first time ever and used it to make a challenge to Baron Corbin. So we've got that to look forward to. Finally, in the main event, Sami Zayn defeated Alex Riley by disqualification when Kevin Owens, who was on the broadcast table, ran in and attacked Zayn. Riley got a lot more offense than he did in any of the Kevin Owens matches and looked good the whole match. Made me wonder, the point is, since I don't think they're going to do a triple threat, I believe it's just going to be the one-on-one match. Like I said, Owens was at the broadcast table. The last time he did any announcing, he attacked the announcer sitting next to him. So I started thinking Byron Saxton wasn't going to last long, but alas, Saxton made it through the whole night. The finish saw Zayn pulled on the top rope, sending Alex right to the outside. Zayn did his flip dive over the top. Owens then ran down, attacked Zayn, threw him headfirst on the ramp, began walking away when he changed his mind, ran over and gave Alex Riley the powerbomb on the ring apron. Owens then held the championship aloft as he walked away laughing. So that does it for this week. setting the stage for the next TakeOver show, which, as I mentioned, is going to be on May 20th. Should be a fun show then. Should be a fun next couple weeks leading into that. But until then, thank you to everyone for listening. Keep watching, keep listening, and have a great night.